Welcome back everybody to the Half-Life Opposing Force walkthrough for the PC, played on the difficult difficulty. This is the original 1999 release, with some patches installed. I'm Big Mac Davis, and this is Chapter 10, Foxtrot Uniform. Foxtrot Uniform is the thorn in my side. It's the level that has caused this much delay in the uploads of Opposing Force, and I finally figured out how to get past the glitches. First of all, thank you to everyone who offered their advice and suggestions for how to fix this level. Sadly, none of them really worked, but I thank you for the advice anyway. What I had to do, I finally figured it out. Well, before, I downloaded the patches for Opposing Force and I installed them, but they didn't seem to take effect. At least they didn't seem to work well for me at all. So what I had to do, I finally figured it out. I had to reinstall the entire game from scratch. And by entire game, I mean the entire Half-Life collection. I had to reinstall Half-Life, because Half-Life Opposing Force is an expansion pack of Half-Life. So basically, Opposing Force runs off the Half-Life game. So that's what I had to do. I had to reinstall all of Half-Life, Opposing Force, and Blue Shift, and then I installed the patches, and it worked. Sadly, I had to get rid of all my saved games, but I did cheat my way back, and I did get all my weapons back that I had, and all the health that I had, and all the ammo that I had, so everything it's as if I never left the game. So yeah, I am happy to be done with this after a month of hell. Now, guaranteed, I didn't try every single day, but most of the time I was trying and it just would not work. Finally, it worked and I couldn't be happier. Thank you to everybody for sticking around and bearing with me. We finally got Foxtrot Uniform recorded, and here is the video, everybody. Alright, let's get going. Let's head into the dreaded Foxtrot Uniform. And here is the displacer location for this particular section. Now this chamber is almost identical to the other chamber, except that there's no scientist inside, and there's a healing pool. So yeah, that's all for this chamber. I like to use the shock roach on the far-away bull squid way over there, and you can easily strafe around his toxic spit. And there's some hanging barnacles over here, so kill them too. And make sure to jump over this gap. And there's another bull squid over there. Now, I like to use the secondary fire of the spore launcher. It acts as a bouncing projectile, and it will explode next to the bull squid. And it will kill it for you. And that makes your job much easier. And there's some more pods right here, so grab them. And there's some crates with some batteries and some health packs. And yeah, I'm gonna wait here and restock on all the pods for the spore launcher. You can carry at maximum 20 in the reserve. Come on, give birth. Alright, so now we'll use the barnacle tongue to grapple our way to higher ledges. And here's the second ledge. Now, don't let go of the barnacle tongue until you're hovering over the platform, because if you let go at the wrong time, you'll fall down and damage yourself. And now we'll climb up this ladder. Have the pistol ready. This must be done very quickly. Access the street, and then run to the right side of the red boxcar, and then hide. There's a Black Ops machine gunner to the right of this explosive crate right here. So just blow up the crate, and you will kill the Black Ops machine gunner. Now to deal with the Black Ops guys behind the military truck. There's 3 of them there, and the first one you can kill from this distance with the spore launcher. He's in between the tires. Go to the front right wheel, and the second Black Ops guy is right there behind the truck. And then the third one is behind the back left wheels. It's not that hard once you know where they are and how to combat them. Now we'll find this red boxcar and go inside. I like to use the shock roach because there's a Black Ops guy in a roost beyond this hole. Now he's too far away, he won't be able to shoot at you from this distance, so you can just safely kill him this way. You can toss like 5 snarks inside the hole to deal with the 2 Black Ops guys down there, and then just finish them off with the spore launcher if you want. And there we go, that was very efficient. Now we can go back down the ladder where we climbed up, and we can get some more spores from those things down there. I don't know what they're called. I think they're called spore pods or something. I'm going to be very careful as you jump across, because you don't want to fall down. It's a long way down. Now once again, you have to jump up when the barnacle tongue makes contact, because you won't be able to get up there. And how many? Okay, we need one more. One more. There we go. We are all stocked up, so now we can go back up. And since everyone is dead, we can explore. Like in this boxcar, we can get the saw machine gun with some satchels. And if you want the Black Ops guys' machine guns, make sure to grab them as well. And there's some supplies next to where the Black Ops machine gunner was. And you can even use the machine gun if you want. So, yeah. Inside these crates is some health. And then we'll go back through the boxcar and destroy these crates. And finally drop down to the ground. And look, we got more crates. All you'll find is one rocket. One solitary rocket. Crouch through this hole to find your marine buddies.
Hey man, good to see you. Wow, I can't believe you made it past those masked freaks. Those snipers have pinned us down here pretty good. We tried making a break for it, but they know we're here. They're just waiting for their shots, and those bastards are patient.
Those bastards are patient, huh? Well, there's some Black Ops snipers over there. Oh boy. We'll gather the supplies here, and if you want that armor battery up there, you have to use the smaller crate to get it. So, yeah. Now comes a very difficult section. It can really be troublesome if you don't know how to handle it. I used the Desert Eagle to peek out to the right side. You don't want this Black Ops sniper to see you. He will alert everyone else to your presence. You want to snipe him off as fast as you can without letting him see you. That's the hardest part. Go to the right side now, and you can use the shock roach to shoot another sniper from far distance. He won't be able to see you, though. So you can just snipe him off like this very easily. Now on the left side, notice these explosive crates. Do not destroy them. If you destroy even one of them, you'll die. Because this section is rigged to where the entire section will blow up. That's just the way it's planned out. There's another sniper, complete with a sniper rifle, behind this netting up there, so just snipe him off as well. He won't be able to see you either. Now we'll go forward and turn right at the red boxcars. Now there's one more Black Ops sniper, and he's right here. So I just used the spore launcher on him. And now up this ladder we have a new weapon. We have the sniper rifle, a very awesome gun with some ammo. Make sure to grab the ammo. So now we'll go back down the ladder. We'll use this baby in just a little bit, I promise. So now we'll go back and we'll locate this alleyway right here. It's rigged with explosives. Once again, don't destroy any of these explosives. You'll automatically die. That's the way this game is rigged. We'll locate this alleyway and go down it from the backside. I like to use the spore launcher because there's something like 3 to 4 Black Ops guys that will come to you, and they will stop in the alleyway, making them very easy targets, just like this. Should be one more. There he is, and he's dead. Now there's one more Black Ops guy, and he is located inside the building, which we will get to shortly. Right inside here. And he's dead. They're all dead now, so you can maneuver around freely. Inside this building, locate another building right here where you can get some supplies. And look down here. We see them bones. Alright, so now we'll continue on down this pathway here, where we have the windows on the left, and we have some crates in front of us and some boxcars on the right. Now, here is where the sniper rifle comes in handy. To the right of the blue boxcars, behind these crates right here, you'll see a Black Ops guy, and you can snipe him off. Very easy that way. Now these silver crates right here, what I do is I just run right to the center of them and just stand there, then turn left and carefully crouch my way to the left and then snipe off this Black Ops guy. When you kill him, the right one will come into view. That's very effective, and you can easily take care of both of the Black Ops snipers. And then bash the regular crates for some armor batteries. Once again, don't destroy the explosive crates at all. Head through these doors and around the red boxcars. And here is the next displacer location for this section. And here we have another similar chamber, with 2 more bull squids. And yes, I will kill them both. I just downright do not like them. But yes, in this chamber there are no items at all. There's just 2 bull squids, so yeah, fancy that. Approach the left side of these crates until you hear the start of a battle, and then hide next to this red boxcar. I like to have the saw machine gun armed and ready, because sometimes the Black Ops guys in the other room will come back here to reload their guns. Sometimes they will. And right now they're fighting against some shock troopers. Yeah, see right there. They're fighting against some shock troopers, and you don't want them to see you. If they see you, they'll stop fighting each other and start fighting you instead. And you want the Black Ops guys to fight the shock troopers. Once the battle is over, you can kill the survivors. Usually it's the shock troopers who win. Yep, like right here. But sometimes the Black Ops guys will win instead. If that's the case, you have to do some more work because they're faster than the shock troopers. But it is possible, and it is pretty easy, because they're most likely going to be wounded anyway from the shock troopers. Alright, that's it. So we'll jump into the back of this truck and we'll get some supplies. And don't miss the supplies at the very back of the truck, right here. Approach the tailgate of the truck and then jump to the left platform. And then from there you can jump across the long gap. It is difficult to make, but it is possible. And then keep jumping to this ledge with some more supplies. Alright, so everybody's dead, everything's collected. So now we'll go up this ramp and locate the ladder into the sewers. Oh boy, the sewers. I am sick and tired of this section. There's a machine gun here, so grab that. Someone up above must have activated all of those explosive crates because now we're trapped. The sewers. Now, if you have an old version of Opposing Force, two glitches will happen. First of all, you can't use the shock roach here. It will glitch your game to the point it will freeze. Second, you can't save your game not even one time in this sewers. If you do, the game will crash. No matter if you even delete that save game, it will still crash your game. You have to install some patches like I did. So be careful. Don't save your game down here if you have an older version. At all. Alright, so there are 6 Voltigores in these sewers, and it's going to be a monotonous task to kill them all. The first Voltigore is to the left down there, and if you can, I know you can't see him very well because it's so dark down here, but there is a Voltigore down there, and you can kill him with the shock roach. And the second Voltigore is right behind him, so when he dies, keep firing, because you'll most likely start hitting the second Voltigore as well. Now, a thing you want to really pay attention to is the Voltigore's movements. If the Voltigore starts to charge you, which is very common by the way, it can and will happen, you want to make sure that if he charges you, you want to run back to the ladder. You know, the ladder with the barricade now over it. That is your safety zone. So make sure that when they charge you, run back to there as fast as you can, because, well, there goes my night vision, but that's okay. I can still safely see. Come on. There we go, he's dead. That's the second Voltigore dead. The third Voltigore is to the right over here, and you can also snipe him off. But this one is very notorious for charging you, so keep your eyes open for him to start charging. He wants to charge. And here he comes. He can launch some purple electricity at you, which can do a lot of damage, and he can also maul you if he gets too close. Now, this is what you want to do. Go up the ladder and then slowly climb back down it. See? He won't be able to come any further down this sewers area, and you can safely shoot at him from the ladder. He won't go underneath the ladder, basically. He'll just stop there, which is very convenient. And he's dead. That was rather quick, so that's good. Now to locate the fourth Voltigore. He's also down the right path. Right down here, way off in the distance. And he saw me. Oh boy. Another thing to note, well, he got me there. I got hung up on the wall. Another thing you want to keep note of is your use of weapons. Whoa! It's a close call. You can use other weapons. You can use the saw machine gun, you can use the rocket launcher, you can use the displacer gun if you want to. Just be warned that these creatures take a lot of punishment. So if you're using just weapons, you're going to use a lot of them. And to be quite frank and honest, you need your weapons for future sections. So I would recommend using the majority of the time your shock roach, and the other times, you know, you can use your weapons at other times too. Just kind of balance it out evenly so that you don't waste your weapons and have nothing for later on. The 5th Voltigore is to the left over here. I know this is just a monotonous section. It's just... I hate these sewers. These sewers are, in my opinion, the worst part of this game. It's something I could live without. And I'm no stranger to these sewers. I've practiced these sewers a lot, because the game would crash. And the game crashes randomly in these sewers. You can be stationary and the game will just crash. You see, I made the mistake of saving my game down in these sewers. And once you save your game just one time, the game's permanently rigged to crash. It's stupid. So I had to get the patches. And now the 6th Voltigore is behind these pipes over here. This is the 6th and final Voltigore. Now, he won't leave his station, most likely. He'll just stay there. I've never had him charge me, so you can safely shoot at him from this distance, and you'll be fine. But yeah, I'd say I've ran these sewers for about 40 to 50 times now. Not in recording, but in practice runs to see if I can get past the glitch. And now we're past the Voltigores. Okay, so now we're going to use the sniper rifle to shoot this guy over here. See if we can't... Oh, I missed. Man, they have good alertness. Alright, so that pit drone is dead. So now we're going to use the Desert Eagle to climb up the ladder and then snipe off another pit drone right there, and then the one behind him as well. Now this must be done very quickly. Pay attention. We're going to run up with the saw machine gun equipped, run for this switch, flip it, run across the bridge, and do the same thing for this side. Now jump in the water and then jump on a crate, and you can snipe off the pit drones from the crate, and they won't be able to shoot at you. The reason why we want to hurry to flip the levers is because there's an infinite number of pit drones that will come from those tunnels there, and we want to seal them off as quickly as possible. Otherwise, you'll have an innumerable number to deal with, and that's no fun. Oh, come on, just die. Thank you. Alright, they're all dead. That was not as tricky as I had anticipated. Go through this broken gate and up the ladder. Now there's some supplies over here that you can get from the crates, and you know what? They give us some ammo here, so we might as well make use of some of the ammo, right? Well, we got 3 more Voltigores. Well, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, it just depends. Sometimes 3 will spawn, sometimes only 2 will spawn. I'm not sure of the scarcity of that, but that's just the way it is. And don't worry, these are the last 3 Voltigores of this chapter. The first... Gosh. I am getting hung up on the walls, which is never a good thing. Since they give us 2 rockets over there, we might as well use 2 rockets. Now see, even that didn't kill the Voltigore. They take a lot of punishment. And he's dead. Let's find the second Voltigore. Like I said, sometimes there's 3. Sometimes there's 2. Now we'll use the displacer gun. You want to stand back at a distance because the shockwave of the displacer gun can damage you. See that shockwave there? You don't want to be in that ring. There, he's dead. Oh, we got a third one. So we'll just use the shock roach on him, since I don't really want to use any more of my weapons. I mean, you could use other weapons, like weapons that you'll never really use, like the shotgun, the Desert Eagle, stuff of that sort. So go ahead and use those weapons if you want. And they're all dead. So now we'll go back and gather up all the weapons that were over there. I kind of wish I would have saved some of that armor that I had. I'm going to need it for the upcoming section, and if you've ever played the upcoming section, you know it's tough as nails. This is the last part of the sewers, everybody, so it's almost over. We're almost out of the damn sewers. Why, look at that. Baby Voltigores. Aren't they the cutest little things? Now, they're not innocent. They will try and hurt you, but they can't fire at you. But they can maul you if they get too close, so be careful of that. But they are sweetnesses. See, they hatch from these eggs right here. Kind of cool attention to detail. Come on. You know you want to die. There we go. Okay, so there's 3 baby Voltigores down here. That's all of them. So we'll continue on. Now, normally I would use the displacer location right here, but there is a bug in the old version, so I won't use it here. I'll demonstrate the displacer location a little bit further on in this section, so don't worry, I will show it off. But you can't do anything in these sewers. The sewers are very stupid. If you're missing some spores from your spore launcher, you can get some reloads right here. And that's what I'm going to do. Now we need one more. It's always one more.
The current situation is looking pretty grim.
I'm so glad the sewers are over with, though. But this chapter's not over with. That's the scary part. Now we'll go up the ladder.
It's Shephard. Hey, stand back and I'll cut it. We're gonna need your help.
Cool. Some Marines.
Shephard, it's good to see you, sir. Sore eyes. It's a real mess out there. I mean, these things are coming out of the damn walls. Ain't no way around them either. They just keep coming. I heard about some kind of big standoff at the dam up ahead. I say we make our break for it now. It ain't gonna get any better, that's for sure. And I bet they could use our help.
Some standoff at the dam, huh?
Hello, sir.
Well, we'll go investigate this dam then. Grab the sniper rifle and the weapons and the ammo and everything else you may need from around here because you're going to need it. And so now would be a good time to show off the displacer location since now we're past all the bugs in this game. And here we have another similar chamber. So jump to the platform with the yellow crystal on it, and then the platform with the corpse on it, and next to the corpse is some machine gun ammo and some machine gun grenades. And then jump to the platform that's bare. And oh yeah, make sure to take the left path and not the right path, because there's nothing on the right path at all. Grab the supplies, and then take the teleporter. So, yeah. And now we enter a pretty difficult section of this game. Approach the broken wall over here, and to the left of it is this explosive canister. Blow it up, and you will injure the shock trooper in front of it. And then from the broken wall, you can snipe off the shock trooper with the shock roach. It can be difficult to do without him running off, but it is possible. Just like that. If he does run off, he'll run to the left side of the hole, which we're going to investigate right now. We're going to run out, and then run back in because a Voltigore and 2 more shock troopers will be alerted to our presence, and they're no easy pushovers. The Voltigore will sometimes get jammed in the doorway and prohibit the shock troopers from coming in, which is very good because those are the first guys you want to aim at. They are the most dangerous right now. You can snipe them off safely from this crate that I'm behind right now. If you want to, you can use other forms of weaponry as well, like the Desert Eagle. Perfect. I got the shock troopers dead. Now we can take care of the Voltigore. That's what you want to have happen. The shock troopers are the most dangerous. Now, there's one more shock trooper, and he's to the left side, right here. I just used the spore launcher on him. It's easiest. And he's finally dead. Whoa! Be careful of his own spore launcher he'll launch. That was a close call there. Alright, so now, with everybody dead, we'll go through where the explosive canister was and grab the supplies. There's not that many back here. Approach these small sandbag walls and you can grab some ammo. I will grab that later on when I'm done with everything. Go past this netting and then crouch down, and you want to run and jump up this slope. It can be tricky to make it up here. Now what I would recommend is going through the broken security door right now and not worry about anything else. But if you want all the kills and if you want a handful of supplies, then do what I do, but I would recommend otherwise. But here's how you do this section if you want to kill everybody. Go left of the security door, and then go across the broken pavement as quickly as you can, and go around the red boxcars to your first of 2 stashes of supplies. And then go past this fire down the alley, and then to these blue boxcars for your second stash of supplies. And then continue around, and you'll eventually come to this open boxcar. Now is where we want our Marines to help us fight, because while we were gathering the supplies, many shock troopers have spawned in. And I'm talking about like 7 or 8 of them have spawned in, and that is a large number. So now we'll go back to the open boxcar. Yep, see, they're already down there. They already know I'm here. And this is where you want your Marines to help you out. You know, if they want to help out. Hello? God.
I got a bad feeling about this mission.
You guys call yourselves Marines. That was pretty pitiful. There are some explosive canisters there inside the open blue boxcar, and you can kill a couple shock troopers that way. Yeah, one thing to note, watch for their spore launchers. They will launch them over the boxcars sometimes, and it will hit you and cause massive damage.
I got a bad feeling about this mission. Squad, quiet down.
I guess my Marines aren't wanting to really fight. The weapons of choice to use here are your saw machine gun and your spore launcher. They will help out immensely. Once you think the area near the open blue boxcar is secure, you can start establishing your foothold by going further. Now be very careful, there may be more shock troopers. Usually there are. There are many more shock troopers. Now we'll approach the fire where there is another standoff. Well, don't hit your own Marine, buddy.
Let's kill these freaks.
I just let them do the fighting because, you know, they are weak and helpless. They're not very advanced AI.
Bag 'em, you bag 'em.
Come on out. Oh dear God. Why have your back to the combat? That's stupid. Oh God. Just take your time, don't panic, and you'll be able to clean up the mess very easily. Oh gosh, I had the wrong weapon equipped. I wanted to shoot the shock roach that was on the ground. Now I'm panicking. Not really. If they get in your face, you gotta get in their face and just fire with the saw machine gun. There's no hiding. They are totally accurate. But see, all of this carnage for just a handful of supplies. See, that's what I mean about I would recommend skipping this part, because it's just not really worth it. All of this carnage. Alright, we made it to the red boxcar area. We'll go past the broken pavement again, and turn left. There's always one shock trooper there. And he's running off like a coward. And yes, you saw a Voltigore down there. I don't want to alert him yet. I want to take care of that shock trooper. I don't know where he went. He must have ran off down here. Oh well, I guess we'll find him eventually. I'm just scared he'll come up behind me and cock-block me severely. Because once they get a hold of you, that's it. You might as well bend over and take it. Okay, so I guess what I'm going to do is take care of the Voltigore with the shock roach. He won't come any further than here. He'll stop right there. And I gotta make sure every now and then to check to make sure the shock trooper isn't after me. Because that would be... Because this is like catching me with my pants down. Because I have a shock roach equipped, and that does nothing. Or does almost nothing against a shock trooper. So I gotta be careful. But yeah, the weapons of choice for this section, definitely the saw machine gun, definitely the spore launcher. Take your time, don't rush anything. If you rush, you're going to die and take massive damage. And this is also why I wanted to have all of that armor saved up. And by the way, this is a dead end. See, it looks like you can go through the darkened corridor, but it's not. That's why I wanted all of this armor. And I still have some armor to spare, which is a good thing. Now I just gotta find that shock... There he is! Well now... Oh, you're dead. Alright, everybody is dead and I survived with all my parts. So now we can gather up all the supplies here. Alright, I want to go back and grab that med pack that was in one of those supply bunches. So I'm going to go do that. And now we can go through the broken security door. So, yeah, like I said, I would totally recommend skipping this section because it's just not worth it for all of the ammo that you get. Alright, and here is the final displacer location for this section of the game. I think it's safe to say they have no more ideas for new chambers, because this one also looks familiar. On both sides of these underwater chambers, you can go through the exit teleporter there. Just make sure to go for oxygen when you need it, and to visit both sides of the chamber, because there's ammo and health on both sides. And then you can use the exit teleporter to take you back. And now we can proceed further until we reach the dam. And on these green crates you can get some more saw machine gun ammo, and opposite that we have some wall stations. Finally we get some HEV and health around here. And there's the dam, with a Gargantua tied down to the dam. And beyond the Gargantua, we see some Marines firing at it. Interesting. But what's more interesting is the G-Man over here talking on what looks to be a military phone. That's interesting. Also, he's indestructible to anything. See, the shot just bounces right off of him. He can't be killed. Now, there are 3 ways to kill the Gargantua, and I'll just show you the easiest way. Jump into the water with the barnacle tongue equipped, and then you want to swim over to this spore pod right here, and attach the barnacle tongue to it. Get on to where the Marines are, and then quickly kill the 2 shock troopers that spawn in. I like to use the saw machine gun. Where are you going, Marine? I'll show you how dumb these Marines are, by the way. They are trying to kill the Gargantua with regular bullets, right? Well, just right next to them, they could press this thing right here, and it will activate a chain reaction and kill him. Goes to show the military is dumb, at least in this game, that is. And there's nothing up here, but I guess you can look up here, just for the sake of beauty. Now, from where the Gargantua died, and by the way, this is just like in Surface Tension, where Gordon Freeman visited. Go down through the pipes, and then you'll fall through into some water. And then let the current take you where it wants to take you. And that's it! We're done! We're done with Foxtrot uniform, finally, after over a month. It's done. Now we can finish the damn game. Let's do this! I'll see you guys next time. I'm Big Mac Davis.